Alright, so I'm here walking around in Havana, and as you can see, there aren't very many cars. The buildings are real cool. Everything's pretty, kind of old and run down looking. People are cool. I'm staying with a family. Hola. And gasoline's actually not that expensive, but not very many people have cars here, so everybody's walking around. And there's like a store there. This guy's selling like some nuts and stuff. It looks like some hola. It's got some candy. So yeah, let's see what it looks like here. It looks a little run down. It's pretty. So I'm here in Havana, Cuba. See, this buildings are pretty old, really pretty looking actually. People are really cool. A lot of people walking around. Not very many people have vehicles, and I haven't really seen any public transportation, so I think most people are using the automobile here. You see all these people out here hanging out. I did pass a central bus station, so it looks like they have buses that go between the provinces, but for the most part, I just see these. These are like I guess like the taxis people use on bicycles. It's like a little, spot in the back. So, here's the old cars. The sun. Hey, Cuba. Okay. Sácalo del sol. La sombra. Oh, cool. Here comes the horse. All right. Is that cool? That's cool. Nice. All right. So most of the streets here are pretty good. There are a few holes, but not much. It's pretty easy to get around here in a wheelchair. So that's not too bad. You don't need a car, you're tough. No. So here's Havana, Cuba. Morning early. It's not that early, it's 7, but it seems like it's pretty early. The light doesn't come out here till pretty late. And I wanted to share this really cool building. Look at this thing. It's so old. There's a tree growing out of it. Look at that, man. It's like a ruin or something. Angkor Wat. It's a trip. And it's not the only one. There's like a bunch of other ones growing out. Plants growing out of all the different balconies and stuff. Really cool. The buildings here are beautiful, but they're just really run down. Everything's pretty run down here. It looks like it needs a major paint job. The architecture is so pretty. The streets are all pretty run down. There's like water everywhere. Probably from leaking, bad plumbing, because there seems to be piles of water everywhere, and it's not raining. But it's nice because it's quiet. There isn't a lot of cars. So a lot of people are out walking around. Some of them are kind of beat up like this, so they need support beams to hold them up. A lot of people rent these rooms like this in their house. Rooms for rent. And the government takes a portion of the earnings. A large portion. I was told to take like 90%, since the government owns everything. And there's a little sign that means that they rent rooms. So you can walk around, and wherever you see this, that means you can rent a room. They don't have a lot of hotels here, so they allow people to rent rooms in their homes, which is kind of nice because then you get to eat local food, figure out See exactly how people live, which is nice. There's another one of these pretty buildings, wrought iron. Look at this. This one says 1906. Look at that. This is over 100 years old. And there's these taxis everywhere. They take you out on a automobile. This is one of the more famous churches here in Havana. There's my dad and mom hanging out next to the tarot card reader lady. This is a pretty courtyard right in front. All right, this is the Plaza Vieja. And this place is nice because they have the planetarium here in the blue building there. Actually, the white building. That's the, and then this is Radio Havana, Cuba. We have the Cuban radio station. And at the corner here, this mustard building is the Cámara Oscura. We can see all the city from here. Looks very European or Spanish here. This is Plaza Vieja, and it's in front of the Cathedral here of Assisi. There's a saint, patron saint. Takes care of animals, cares for animals. Which reminds you a lot of like Italy here. And this is all right along the coastline here. See the beach there, the bay. So this is the famous Plaza de las Armas. It's this nice park, and all along the sides there's this really cool courtyard where you see these old buildings and how pretty the courtyard is there with the fountains and stuff. And there's a Russian tourist, excuse me. There's the castles, and then you can see it's kind of a mellow place to hang out. There's these old buildings here on the sides. Look how nice the buildings are. And it's always kind of chill here because you got this nice canopy of trees, which keeps it cool. So people hang out here during the days and they kind of like just smoke or eat lunch or something like that, just to kind of chill out. You see the middle of the courtyard here, and there's always these ladies here with the outfits for photo ops. I have this statue here in the middle, and up there on the side is the castle. All right, so it's Friday night, and we're out here on the street, and they're having some kind of music festival, and there's pretty happening. Everybody's out here getting inebriated and listening to salsa. And it's pretty dark right here. There's not a lot of street lights. So at the end of the nights here, or even before the end of the nights, this is like the place to come hang out. People come to the Malecón. People are dancing here, drinking, walking around, just chilling. This is the Malecón here in Havana, Cuba. It has a nice view of the castles. There's a castle here, look at that, killer view. And there's another castle over here where they do the cañonazo. It's nice to just chill out here. There's not a lot of noise. It's pretty quiet. People are just kind of hanging out here, drinking, smoking, fishing. And it's a nice environment with some interesting people here, so it's nice. There's a lot of single people here come also to socialize.